Hi, it's JC at Motorcycle Superstore. This is the Shorai LFX motorcycle battery. It's a replacement for your standard battery, and it's going to work for street bikes, cruisers, dirt bikes, ATVs, personal watercraft, you name it. You got a starter battery, they probably have a replacement for you. Depending on the model, you'll see the polarities reversed, so if you need the positive on the left side or the right side, whatever, you can get that dialed in. One of the things to note on this battery, the greatest advantage in my mind is the weight savings. You're looking at something that's very small and very lightweight. 1.8 pounds for the model you see in front of me. Let's compare that to a standard lead acid battery that's probably in the 8 to 10 pound range. That's a huge amount of weight savings, and when you can spend thousands of dollars on a titanium exhaust system and maybe get 1 to 2 pounds, this thing becomes a serious bargain. It's still not cheap. You're talking about just over $100 to over $300 depending on which model you need for your motorcycle. But like we mentioned, huge amounts of potential there in terms of weight alone. The size on this is also very small and compact. It's a composite outer casing, it's very lightweight, but what you get here is something that's not going to fit the same as your existing battery. Inside the box, there's all kinds of foam inserts that have a sticky side to them. You actually clean your battery box and apply those where you would like them, and this thing fits snug as a bug. Nice thing about that, it's not going to rattle around. It's also going to help this thing last longer and be more securely insulated. You can see where the terminal attachments are. They give you a set of those and a spare as well. But in terms of performance on this, you're going to find that it has a longer battery life. So if you're riding your bike regularly, it won't need to be charged nearly as much. Also, if your bike has a key shutoff where it doesn't drain any batteries, like a dirt bike, it's going to last for up to a year before it needs to be charged. For street bikes and things like that, where it's draining very slightly to run the clock, etc., then you might actually charge it a little bit more frequently. However, it's still going to be a longer maintenance gap or maintenance period between than you would compare to a lead acid. Also, there's no sulfation. It's going to have a faster charge rate. You don't have to worry about potentially dangerous gases escaping. There's no lead, no acid, no fluids to top off. It's maintenance free essentially. Very easy to use. Now, we talked about charging. Let me point one thing out. It works with lead acid chargers, but only a specific type. If they're high outputs that don't have an emergency shutoff or an automatic shutoff, don't use them. Here's my suggestion. You may have one that might work, you may not. Avoid the headache. Don't destroy your expensive freaking battery that you just dropped a bunch of money on. Buy the Shorai LFX battery charger. It's sold individually. It's around $80 to $100. It's a lot of money, but just take care of it. Otherwise, you're throwing your money down the drain. You don't have to worry about it. You plug it in. It's great. Thanks for watching. Leave me your comments on this. If you're using it in your bike, let me know. I'd like to hear how it's working. I'd like to know how long they last, if you guys are getting years and years of performance from it. Anyways, leave me some comments. Subscribe to us on YouTube for more product videos like this.